in Johannesburg there. Well, across the globe, the economic brunt of COVID-19 continues to be felt. And also to tackle the fallout, leaders of the G20 countries have announced today they held a virtual summit that they're going to inject $5 trillion into the global economy. Now, they also promised robust support for developing nations to deal with things such as healthcare systems and economies. Now, Kenya is one country where the coronavirus crisis has really put quite a few industries at risk. Our reporter, Mercy Juma, has more from Nairobi.
It is eerily quiet at the Villa Rosa Kempinski, a five-star luxury hotel just a few minutes outside Nairobi's central business district. On a normal day, there would be tens of guests sitting in this lobby, which also holds a restaurant. Business executives, tourists, walking around, networking, checking their emails, some taking a cup of tea or coffee. But today, there is not even a single guest. This hotel boasts of 200 rooms and suites distributed throughout its 10 floors and always has almost full occupancy. But things have taken a drastic turn since COVID-19 cases started surging.
Today we have 10 guests. When in normal circumstances we have, in March we have 180 guests. Normally we run with an average of 70–75% occupancy. Today we have 6% of occupancy. 90% of my occupancy on the booking in March was waived out from the cancellation. In 1 week we cancelled 98% of the booking, over 90% of the booking of the same month. In April we received a cancellation of most of the booking. It is the biggest crisis ever after the Second World War.
With more than 70 countries closing their borders and tens of airlines halting international flights, the hospitality industry is having to send staff home, offering to pay them part or sometimes none of their salary until things become stable again. And the pinch is not only being felt in the high-end hotels. Small eateries have seen their orders plunge.
Now we're doing almost a quarter of what we used to do before. It's really affected us. So you tend to encourage guys, some of the guys, your regulars, you're like, it's okay, don't be scared, we can deliver to your offices.
In Kenya, informal employment contributes a whopping 83% of all jobs. Economists say for many countries in Africa, the poorest, the uninsured and the underinsured will be the most affected.
My biggest fear is if the government does not come up with a direct emergency cash transfer kitty, first people will start going hungry. We might even have social revolutions. Obviously, people in the farms are better off, but people in the cities where you have to buy food would be in a bigger mess. Access to medicine, we have to really put him at the center of this solution. Even insecurity can be a major issue if we don't address that particular segment of the economy.
As fewer people go to restaurants, travel, and spend money on even the most basic commodities, workers in these industries who are the bedrock of most economies but have little in ways of a safety net will suffer the most. Mercy Juma, BBC News, Nairobi.
And a short time ago, Kenya actually confirmed its first death from COVID-19. This is Focus on Africa. Do stay with me. I'm Lucrezia Burex.